gods, marunong na rin magpakito. In fact, parang isang common misconception na rin kay John Paul Salonga na Ling lang ang kayang laro. Yun ang sabi nila dati, pero kita naman nung Season 8 na marunong din mag-YSS at mga iba pang mga hero. Versatile, kumbaga. Hindi lang Ling ang alaman. Picks and bans, wala pa, medyo parehas lang talaga. We really can't analyze further here considering that this is practically the same 3 first bans coming in from El Ganador. So we're going to expect that most of the changes will come in by the picking phase.
Inisip ko nga kung Rafael pa ulit ibaban dito ng next play Evos or to try and force El Ganador to drafting similarly, or they can surprise. And nakita natin Glue has been banned before. Next play Evos, they'll be willing to take out the Glue just to see if El Ganador will pick up something else para first pick nila, and then with that surprise ban they could counter it, ban 2 others, considering again nasa red side dito next play Evos to be able to counter or set up the tempo of the draft well with 2 really good picks, but same bans. Katulad lang ng game number 1, Rafael against Tegra.
Yeah. And let's see if Glue na naman ang ipa-priority pick ng El Ganador. Gumana naman ito para kay Lumiere na XP laner ng El Ganador Esports, ngunit by mid-game or late game na katikim na rin siya ng Bats Impact ni Mr. Bataano na si Gelly Hayes. Napakasakit talaga ng Sicilian pagdating ng mid to late game, especially if makakuha ng early stacks. Hindi siya ma-shutdown ng maaga pa lang, and they will lock in the Glue for the side of El Ganador Esports. Let's see if next play Evos will do the same for game number 2.
If next play Evos, pwede din nila piliin Pakito dito. They just pick up the Pakito. Maybe they can pick up the Kufra later, but it also makes sense to pick up the Kufra early. They can pick up Pakito and something else, but then El Ganador, I understand next play Evos kung bakit if hindi pa nila pipiliin yung gold laner nila, baka mamaya na nila piliin kasi kalaban mo nga yung Glue. It would be good if you can go pick up that 1-1 again. The Glue will have a hard time landing those marks dahil sa mobility ng 1-1 or making sure na may sticky marks or sticky stacks. Si 1-1, something you'd want to catch. So they pick up the Sicilian right away. Masaya, next play Evos sa Sicilian pick nila. And no Pakito is the Sicilian at the Kufra.
Yep, Sicilian at Kufra ang first 2 picks ng next play Evos. Ibig sabihin nito, El Ganador, they could possibly steal away the Pakito from H2. It looks like Lancelot ang tinitignan nila ngayon for this game. Last game, they did not play this Lancelot. Mukhang magkakaroon nga ng big adjustments for El Ganador Esports dahil the way you play Lancelot into the early to mid game is very different compared to other cores.
Yeah. And bigla naisip ko lang, hindi ba parang mas madami pang chance or opportunity para kay Sicilian na makakuha ng stacks? Kasi diba yung stacks ni Sicilian, galing yun sa pagtama ng abilities niya sa mga kalaban, minions, jungle creeps, anything. But since pag nag-split yung Glue, doesn't that mean sobrang daming stacks potentially pwede kunin ni Sicilian galing sa Glue na naka-split-split?
Pag tumama,
parang ganun, diba?
Parang
pag tumama, sobrang daming stacks doon.
Pero kumbaga, yung kay Paramis, taga-bora. Yung kay Sicilian, para siyang may alkansya na nadagdagan bigla. Parang bumasag siya ng alkansya, nadagdagan bigla yung stacks niya. At ito na, El Ganador Esports, they're slowly respecting some of the picks coming in from next play Evos. Tatanggalin nila yung 1-1 ni Donut. Men, the 1-1 Lords without the 1-1 in game number 2.
Yeah. Marksman, nababawasan na tayo. Baka Brody o Lunox, last ban dito ng El Ganador kung gusto talaga nila burahin yung mga marksman sa option, pero wala pa din silang gold lane, so they have to take that into consideration. So tinanggal nila yung Fovius, who can also get a lot of lifesteal and be able to deal a lot of damage to the mini glues. So ayaw nila bigayin, and of course ang dami din nilang dash, of course having the Lancelot and having the Kagura. So next play Evos, they can either pick up the Lunox or the Brody kung gusto nila yun ilagay sa gold lane, and then El Ganador will just get the other, unless one of them also wants to take the Popoling Koopa, who is open. So it is next play Evos taking the Brody.
Brody, isa sa mga marksman na talagang nasa taas ng tier list ng lahat ngayon. The Brody, one of the best damage dealers, especially if makakapwesto ng maayos sa backline. And in terms of backline damage, no, next play Evos, they have the Sicilian for magic damage, and they now have a backline physical damage dealer as well on the side of Brody. Talagang nasa toss 5 na nila. Na kay Cadenza na kung makakapwesto pa ng matino ang Sicilian at Brody, because siya ang magiging main frontline defense ng next play Evos dito, unless of course they draft another frontliner. El Ganador, how will they respond from this? They have 5 seconds to pick 2 heroes.
Oh. Watch Atlas, XP lane glue, Atlas for the setup, for Lancelot, Kagura, and Alice.
Ooh. Gold lane na Alice, Renmar. This is their only late game insurance. We did see Alice way back pa na kaya talagang bumuhat ng mga laro kahit 5v1 pa yan. But how long does it take for an Alice to actually farm up?
Well, it really depends. Kasi seeing as how they have the Alice there at glue yung katapat nila sa kabilang side lane, next play Evos, titingnan talaga nila na i-delay yung progress dito na Alice, which is why I'm liking this Ruby pickup. Having that Ruby pickup, it's gonna be their XP laner. You can get a lot of lifesteal from the glue, and then at the same time, sa lahat ng dashes at entry at dive na meron dito ang El Ganador, we saw it earlier with BMO's Ruby. We might see it here again na Ruby is just so disruptive for lineups that love to dive, that love to entry. At yun talaga yung lineup dito ng El Ganador. They will dive, they will entry, they will try to find that perfect setup because that is how they will win team fights.
Yeah, and I think as you said, Renmar, no, the win condition for the side of El Ganador is to definitely take down the Sicilian or the Brody. Pero sabi mo na rin yung Ruby, isang pinakamalaking hadlang. Isabay mo pa yung Kufra for that Lancelot to go dash in, dash out, or possibly even take kills immediately with that Phantom Execution.
Yeah. Mahirap na laro to sa para sa isang Lancelot. So tignan natin kung paano papaganahin ng El Ganador ang galawan nila dito, considering how that their Lancelot will be up against a Kufra and a Ruby.
Man, maging exciting to. Pasok na tayo sa Land of Dawn. This is game 2 between El Ganador Esports and Next Play Evos. Next Play Evos already taking game number 1. So medyo nagkapalit lang po tayo ng 1 dyan sa taas. Huwag muna magalit, chat. Babaguhin din yan.
Yeah. Next Play Evos in the lead with the series 1-0. And it will be a slow start again in terms of the duels up top. See there, medyo nahirapan si Percent kontra kay Ureshi. Right now, next play Evos, nakuha nilang unang Litho Wanderer of the game. So it's a good start right now for H2. And next play Evos.
Tahimik ang ating laro. 1 minute in, medyo low HP na si Percent pero wala pa namang dive na magaganda po Rishi! Oh, kang masusolo kill! Pero Flicker will be burnt for the side of Percent. Ureshi asserting dominance in the XP lane.
Mingwin going for the top side rotation to counter. Oh, dodging! Na-dodge ni Ureshi ang umbrella toss ni Mingwin. Good rotation there by Mingwin, but right now, Percent mukhang nahirapan talaga siya with a 1-on-1 duel against the glue.
Cadenza,
Against the Ruby.
inaalagaan muli si Donut. Ito yung, wow, yan ang favorite ko, yung Cadenza Beyblade. Yung Cobra na umiikot-ikot. Di ba? Pero jokes aside, man, next play Evos, they know that they need to protect their gold lane. Cadenza, hindi masyado sinasabayan dito si Lumiere para maalagaan mas lalo si Donut. And now, the Turtle will be spawning. Sino kaya ang makaka-establish ng pressure dito? We have 4 people on the side of El Ganador Esports. Baka sa kanila naman muli mapunta ang Turtle.
Pares ng jungler ng dalawang teams ay nakaposisyon na sa Turtle, pero dahil sa bottom side rotation ng next play Evos, dun sila magpo-focus. Yung Alice talaga yung target nila dito.
Nako, Joseph! Mukhang hindi mapapabagsak, pero sabi ni Donut, kalma lang kasi. First blood goes to the side of next play Evos, pero Turtle mapupunta sa El Ganador. Nag-trade lang tayo ng objective for kill.
So ito yung sinabi ko kanina ng next play Evos, ititignan talaga nila dito si Joseph on the Alice na papahirapan niya ang buhay niya dito. Considering how Oreshi, sayang-saya siya sa lane matchup niya kontra kay Percent, nahirapan dun si Percent who is rocking that average, so it's not as tanky compared to giving him a tank emblem. So kaya mukhang sobrang saya ni Oreshi sa matchup na yon. So next play Evos, bottom side rotation, okay lang, first turtle of the game. Goes to the side of King Frenzy. Maganda naman dito yung scaling ng Pakito. H2 doesn't need that. He's uninterrupted in the farming. So, focus natin yung aggression kay Joseph on the Alice. It goes to show that next play Evos, they're also respecting the mid to the late game spike of this Alice. Again, if this Alice, kung hindi nila mahinto yung farm niya, kung hindi nila pahirapan yung Alice na to, siya yung magiging X factor para sa El Ganador Esports para manalo ang El Ganador.
And tignan nyo itong rotation, galing sa El Ganador, hahanapin si Yeli Hayes pero mukhang makabak pa naman. Hindi mahihila ni Lumiere. And Mr. Bataanon will be surviving that mid lane. And now Percent versus si Ureshi. Si Ureshi, mukhang maladala. Percent is gonna go down. Hindi pa naman. 3-4 HP pero grabe naman ang burst doon. Mingwin again taking the first kill of El Ganador Esports. Nakita na natin to noong game 1.
Magandang rotation galing sa El Ganador Esports. Alam na nila kailangan natin ng isang win saan man sa mapa. Kung sino man mahanap namin, yun yung papatumbayin namin at nahanap nila si Oreshi for an opening. But because of so much commitment to the top side, next play Evos nakita nila bukas ang bottom lane nila. So wala nang Torre dito yung Alice at wala nang bottom lane tower ang El Ganador.
Joseph Pilardo, wala ng Torre pero turtle lang ang hanap ng next play Evos. Ang kanilang call ay mag-back na and they will safely get that turtle. Uncontested pa nga.
Oh, King Frenzy, di ka na.
Uy, grabe, muntikan si King Frenzy dun, no? Pero
Flicker!
nabalibag dito si Donut and the Alex will take down the Brody. Sunod-sunod na nga si MPL-PH na ata ang sunod. A double kill for Mr. Joseph Pilardo. And Joseph, half HP. Binubugbog ni H2. John Paul Salonga naghahanap pa ng isa. Pero mukhang back na ang call ng next lady.
What an engagement by Lumiere. Nakita na niya eh. Okay, may chance ako dito. Uy, pero si Joseph na patumba doon ni H2 right before this instant replay brought to you by Smart. Si Lumiere, nakita niya, uy, si Donut to. Sige, mag-flicker nga ako. Ultihan ko nga to. Lands it. And at the end, next play Evos, losing 2 of their members. Pero nakabawi din naman ng isa. Ang next play Evos, great response there for H2, but dun dapat mag-ingat din ang NXPE, who by the way, again, NXPE leading the series 1-0, so don't worry guys, alam namin yun.
Kami na magsasabi sa inyo para sa mga next play fans dyan na nagagalit na. Alam namin, next play Evos ang nanalo ng game 1 kahit i-replay nyo pa. Na may papalitan talaga yan mamaya pag narinig na kami. Pero ito the Sicilian is now, I think, a 0-1-1. Late game pa naman sasakit ang Sicilian na yan. Pero this is the same opportunity that El Ganador Esports had in game number 1, no? Gusto sana nilang mag-snowball pero despite having a few kills, lamang pa rin ang next play Evos in terms of gold. Here comes another 5%. Makakabalik ng konting HP at si H2 John Paul Salonga goes down. 4 people are alive for the side of next play Evos and now El Ganador Esports sabi nila okay na yon, let's go back.
Percent, Lumiere, and Mingwin, they're all doing the right things to keep this game alive for El Ganador Esports. Keep the series alive. Keep the upper bracket dream alive. In the bottom lane, duel between Joseph and Donut. Parehas na sila nawala sa mapa, but both of them were able to flicker away, get away. Turtle goes to the side of El Ganador.
Si Percent, pero mukhang too late na. And he's still alive. Naghahanap ng akala ko magpapasok pa ulit, pero El Ganador Esports, they got the objective and they went out. Parang mas malinis ata maglaro ang El Ganador in game 2.
Yeah, much better response here, mukhang mas komportable na sila. And then at the same time, that Atlas gives a lot of capabilities for El Ganador to initiate, pero hindi lang sa pag-initiate, sa pag-counterplay. If next play Evos, na-comment na nila yung mga dashes nila, abilities nila to engage a fight. Si Lumiere, he'll be ready to catch next play Evos and counter with a flicker alongside the Fatal Links.
Oh wow. This is quite a close game that we have, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2. El Ganador Esports, next play Evos, 8 minutes in, 600 lang ang lamang yung next play Evos. Makakabili ka ng Starlight, may sukli ka pa. Yun lang ang laman ng next play Evos in this game number 2. And now King Frenzy, nung game number 1, no, na 0-3 siya, pero ngayon wala pa siyang deaths.
Next play Evos, susubukan na nila basagin ng top lane tower. Mahuli dito si Lumiere.
Oh, nahuli ka na naman, percent. Pero grabe yung healing. Pero walang malakas tatlo. Next play Evos, they get another kill. At si Donut, nakaka-push ng tuloy-tuloy. Napakasakit ng Brody na to mag-push.
And now, Joseph at Donut will be the players you have to watch out here for both teams. Kamusta na yung farming nila? Kamusta na yung scaling nila as we're getting closer to the 10-minute mark of the game? Nakita na natin, Donut, sumasakit na talaga yung damage niya sa mga tore. So, El Ganador Esports, kailangan pag-ingat!
Paano mag-iigat? Napadaan lang, napahamak pa. El Ganador Esports, Lumiere is down. First death of the game. They're going to try to take or maybe establish pressure around this Lord area. Instead, Cadenza, nasa harapan ng dalawa. Dalawa ang setter ng next play Evos, and this is super hard for El Ganador Esports to match.
Yeah, technically at the same time, El Ganador, marami din naman silang opportunities for setup, but parang mas simple yung pang setup dito ng next play Evos. They have the Ruby, they have the Kufra, but for El Ganador, si Percent, kailangan pa niya sticky, tapos marka ng isang target, tapos hatakin pabalik. But El Ganador do have the Atlas as well, and they also have Joseph.
Wow, they got Ureshi though. Mukhang may burst na magaganap, pero si Jelly Hayes ang mangunguna sa damage dito. Donut still alive na
Sicilian.
Here comes a corrosive strike. Sa Alice goes down. At ito na nga, Phantom Execution Team Frenzy goes into 3 people. Nice roast coming in from this last pero si King Frenzy napasabog na ng back impact na nanggaling kay Bata Anon, and now Jelly Hayes and the squad next play Evos, they will start the Lord.
A 1 in a million Sicilian play, double kill at the end. Naiwasan niya yung initiation ni Lumiere. Kung nahuli dun si MPL-PH, kung nahuli dun ng Sicilian sa Fatal Links ng Atlas, baka iba yung storya ng laban na yun. Pero dahil nakapag-free hit siya, he was able to keep the ultimate up, and of course the bat impact damage at this point, taas na talaga ang stacks ng isang Sicilian. The fact that you can see him spamming it without any problem at parang walang masyadong bawas dun sa mana niya, that's how you know the Sicilian has a lot of stacks.
Yeah, and Mr. Bataan, Onyeli is here on this Sicilian. Nakita na natin ng Game 1 at ngayon napapanood natin muli. Itong Sicilian na to marunong pumuesto eh. Yung dulo ng bats impact na napakasakit, yung pa talaga yung tumatama. And now Joseph, hindi niya nakuha ang kanilang purple buff na steal pa ni John Paul Salonga.
Oh, Lord marching in. Tomato para sa El Ganador, close to more than a 6K. Close to a 6K gold lead here for NXPE. Baka makakabasag sila ng isa o dalawang inhibitor turret dito. Pero kung hindi mag-ingat dito ang El Ganador, baka ma-wipe out pa nga sila. But at most, 2 inhibitor turrets.
So, si Percent, si Red Sebastian, naghahanap ng pwedeng ma-set up para makapag-defend sila. Bumagsak na lang ang Lord at this is looking to be a successful defense coming in from El Ganador Esports na walang inhibitor turret ang bumagsak.
Oh, magandang minion wave clear, nakapag-depensa sila na maayos, walang base turret na nawala sa kanila. So that's a win for El Ganador, pero malapit na mabasag yung top lane turret. Isang Pilitina lang, mababasag din yan. Pero nakita mo si Mingwin, hindi siya takot na gamitin talaga yung umbrella toss niya para mabawasan lang kagad yung minion wave, yung buhay ng minion wave bago makalapit sa tore.
And hindi pa rin tinitigilan ng next day Evos ang pag-exert ng pressure sa side ng El Ganador Esports. 1 minute at nagsuspond na nga ang sunod na Lord at kailangan na rin nilang mag-pack. So this is, I would call this a successful defense coming in from El Ganador Esports considering na walang bumagsak na inhibitor turret sa side nila.
So far, yung mga tatlong bagong player dito na next play Evos, again, still playing really well in key positions. Cadenza, Oreshi, and Donut, all playing really well. Yung mga bagong acquisition dito ng next play Evos for MPL-PH Season 9. But for the side of El Ganador, they also have had some bright spots. Their tank, Lumiere, King Frenzy, Thomas Tolentino playing really well. But right now, it's just hard for El Ganador Esports to move around the map. Ang mga mata ngayon ng mga fans ng El Ganador ay na kay Joseph Hilardo. Joseph on that Alice. Will he
and of
be
course,
able?
kailangan na natin i-credit si Mr. Carl Gallantes na si Mingwin na consistent sa Kagura na to. Game 1 pa lang, di ba?
Now, NXPE, good positioning around the map, 8k gold lead. They will definitely have the advantage on the Lord, pero kailangan din nila respetuhin yung possibility ng El Ganador to surprise. Pero si Joseph ano sorpresa sa top lane.
Nako, Joseph, mukhang ano na nangyayari? Joseph, babagsak na ata. Here comes the
Winter Trojan.
Nag-draw nga ba sa player? Umabot si King Frenzy. Champion sa Longa. He goes down. Nako, nawala ng core. Ang next play, Evos. And now percent. Nahanap na rin si Oreshi. It's a 2v1. Pero sabi nila, ayoko sa Ruby, ayoko sa'yo. Hindi na nila nilabanan. And now next play, Evos. Despite losing one member, mukhang pressure pa rin ang kanilang call. Inila na nga dito si Percent. It's still a 4v4 here. And next play, Evos. They steal away the purple buff.
Sila H2 at Oreshi nag-umpisa ng gank doon sa top lane kay Joseph. Muntikan na, but just at the right moment, nakapag-winter truncheon pa nga doon si Joseph, buying enough time para sa teammates niya na makaresponde at na-pick off pa nga doon si H2. Not to the fault for NXP. Hindi yung nakasalanan ni H2 or Oreshi. Maganda lang talaga yung ginawa doon ni Joseph. Surviving long enough, getting the winter truncheon off in time, and a great rotation and great assistance by El Ganador. But right now, as it stands, NXP was still in the lead, pero hindi bibitaw dito ang El Ganador. Susubukan pa nila manalo sa laban na to force a game number 3.
15-minute Lord started by next play Evos, pero pantay ang ating pressure in the map. 4v4 near the Lord. Pero si H2 ay nag-clear muna ng minions sa XP lane. And now, next play Evos, mukhang hindi Lord ang kanilang call dito. And now, El Ganador, mukhang sinasabayan lang nila eh. El Ganador is on the receiving end of plays. Kumbaga, reactive sila sa laro na to.
Let's see who's gonna get the advantage here.
Lumiere, Oreshi, nahila yung isa, pero sa backline na pasabog yung blue. Hindi pa nakapag-stick-stick, wala pang nag-grab-grab, at tumutusok-tusok na rin si King Frenzy. This is a good fight for the Alice, pero look at that! He Atlas with the fatal links, pero mega kill ang sabi ni Brody. Bumagsak na rin ang Kagura, Ganador sa Longa, nakahanap ng isa si King Frenzy. Mega kill for Mr. Bataanon as he takes down the fourth member for El Ganador Esports. It's up to Mr. Joseph Hilardo to defend against a 5 people of next play Evos.
Wow, what a team fight! This might actually be the win right now for next play Evos. As we look at the highlights, that replay, fatal links, muntikan na mga pa-turn around ng El Ganador. But next play Evos, there's Sicilian, again keeping the distance, but as a team, ang ganda ng response ng NXPE, and NXPE wins the series 2-0 kontra sa El Ganador.
Another sweep for Sibol 2022 National Team Selection powered by Smart. Nakita natin from Onyx Philippines nung series number 2 natin na na-sweep din nila ang kalaban nila. Pero para sa mga fans ng El Ganador Esports dyan, huwag naman kayong mag-alala masyado. May lower bracket pa na mapapanood nyo din in the next few days. Congratulations though para sa NXP